Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku charts.com daily analysis for the S&P 500 for Thursday, July 25th, 2013. Well, a continuation of the trend to the downside today, and a candle that's made a lower high and a lower low. Previous day's trading, we had establishment of that first time frame downtrend following a potential bearish engulfing pattern with the Japanese candlesticks, and confirmation of that with the previous day's trading. And today the sellers have managed to trade the market down below the previous day's low, continuing that trend to the downside. Having said that, however, all is not healthy with this downtrend at the moment. For a start, we have a wide body candle, and that is in contrast to the previous two trading days and the nice extension of the size of the body for the previous day's trading. And a lot of that downside momentum that we saw the sellers develop over that 2-day period has evaporated, and we now have the buyers making an amount of net bullish progress on the day between the open and the close. We've also seen the buyers close up towards the high of the candle, suggesting that at the close of trading the buyers have taken control, and they've taken that back from the sellers from the previous day's trading. And also we have this large shadow on the bottom of the candle highlighting the strong upside price projection as the market was testing down to around this 1680 level, and it suggests that the sellers lost commitment down around this area, and the buyers coming back into the market and being strong enough to close the market back up above this 1687 level. Now, the market had closed down below the 1687 level, and it was a possibility that it may have held as resistance, and today we've had this bullish close above. So all of these factors and the idea that the short-term dynamics in this market, supply and demand, is no longer supporting the sellers, that the buyers are actually in the ascendancy now, does suggest that there is a very strong possibility of a change of trend. We have also seen the market testing down below the Tenkan-sen, this green Ichimoku indicator here, for the second consecutive day, and for the second consecutive day failing to close down below that level. And that does suggest that there is a very, very strong possibility of this market trading higher and establishing a higher high and a higher low. Now, in terms of the Fibonacci extension, we're examining the relationship of the current first time frame downtrend that the market's into the previous time the market's trending down, and here we've seen the market testing down below the 100% level, being rejected from below there, testing almost to the 161.8% and being strongly rejected from there with the buyers taking control. This does suggest that there is very, very good potential for a change of trend in this market. And also with the Fibonacci retracement of the prior uptrend, and here we've seen the market testing down below the 61.8%, being strongly rejected from there, failing to close down below that level and failing to close down below the 50% level for the second consecutive day. And with the short-term dynamics now favouring the buyers as opposed to the sellers for the previous day's trading, there is a good possibility of a change of trend. In terms of Ichimoku, obviously a bullish market in all three timeframes. The market's trading above the cloud, so bullish in the long-term timeframe. Also trading above the Kijun-sen, and that represents the trend in the medium-term timeframe, so the market's bullish in that medium-term timeframe. But looking at that indicator, that is still pointing flat. Price action is being attracted back towards there, so whilst that's pointing flat, there is still a possibility of price action testing to lower levels, so be aware of that. And I suggest that if the market does test back to lower levels, then the area around the 1675 level at the top of this highlighted zone of previous resistance and support will offer itself as very, very strong support for this market. But considering that short-term dynamics are now strongly favouring the buyers, I suggest that we will see this market tick back up and perhaps change the trend. In terms of the Tenkan-sen, the market is now trading up above that Tenkan-sen, so we have a bullish market in all three timeframes. The Chikou span here is above the corresponding price action, so it's confirming what we're seeing in all three timeframes. And with the buyers coming back into the market now, it does suggest that this market may begin to build some momentum for a test on this 1700 round number level of resistance. The building of momentum has begun with this current candle, with the buyers taking control, finding some solid making some solid net bullish progress on the day between the open and the close. So obviously let's look to the high of the current candle for a potential higher high and higher low, and a test up towards this 1700 level.